closer examination. It's astonishing when you think where they have been over the previous few years. 4 points from a possible 24. Inviting, but too close to Alisson.
You feel obliged to put the cross in there, Christensen. He had Aronson to his right, just keep the move alive. Once he lofts that ball into the box, it's catching practice for Alisson.
Fulham, the vulnerabilities first exposed that they failed to cure this season, then all the other points 0-0s. The Merseyside derby at Goodison, Palace, and most recently the goalless draw at Chelsea.
Recovery from Konate, it's his poor forward ball that is picked off by Leeds, and then suddenly, very quickly, he's running back towards his own goal. That's a poor pass. It's read really well. Then the counter-attack is on. The timing of the forward run is perfect. It's the first couple of touches just taking wider and wider, makes it easier for Konate just to narrow the angle, and a decent opportunity is gone.
Starting Lewis in a
great attacking position there, but that first touch of his needs to go back across Konate. He might get in on goal, get a shot away, or if he gets taken down, with the possibility of a red card. So it's that first touch that lets him down, takes him wider.
He's another one who's had the season interrupted by injury. Fourth successive start now, but those are his only appearances on the substitutes bench again today. I'm sure we'll see him at some stage. Shot rather rushed that.
It's a good job the pass was poor, because Firpo had stepped in field, given the ball away, and there was space there for Salah to exploit. Strauch had actually read the poor forward ball and picked it off.
Needs close ranks sufficiently to stop it getting through to Salah. Like someone's flicked a switch. Some more frantic feel to proceedings with Salah coming forward. Curtis Jones to Cody Gakpo to Diogo Jota. Blocked by Robbie Fowler. Liverpool come
Hodgson. They need to maybe get that a bit higher, Liverpool, for the amount of possession they've had. By doing so, they're likely to increase their chance of opening the deadlock. And at this moment, at the time, they're the most likely of the two sides. But Van Dijk is trying to switch that ball to Jordan Henderson and Mohamed Salah. But in doing so, it's overhit, it's off target, it's out of play from Van Dijk. And it will be a throw-in to Leeds United. Get a replay of that Salah header. Just didn't connect to it well, did it? Kind of, instead of heading it goalwards, he kind of helped it on. And it was easy for Christensen, the Leeds United defender, to get rid of the ball. Scored 7 goals in his 5 appearances against Leeds. Averages a goal every 54 minutes when he's played this opponent. Salah is a goal machine. And his goal records in the Premier League, when it's all said and done, will be quite telling. A phenomenal player for Liverpool and a phenomenal Premier League player. Even in an off-season, his numbers are very high. Leeds 0, Liverpool 0. Leeds have won a free kick. Konate has been penalised for a push on Rodrigo. Fabinho's also had a little bit of pain. He's on the ground, the Brazilian, and he's now been helped up by Salah. Gakpo is right in front of Fabinho also. He doesn't feel too good. I think he will get some treatment. And they're halting it. And Fabinho's okay. He's holding his chest. It was an accident. James Milner, Harvey Elliott on the bench with Matip as well. And Liverpool starting to get some players back. This is their squad. This is the team that Midas Mane pushed them to a feat of immortality. It's ended with just 2 trophies, but a domestic cup double. So low ball in from Rodrigo. I'm trying to feed that boy to Roca. Once again, Alisson's wide and alert from that free kick. The ball's with Fabinho. He's got up and shaken that knockoff. Oh, it's poor from Jota. Trying to switch that to Curtis Jones. Can Leeds ascend themselves in the final third? Since Terra wants to go on his right foot. He's got 3 Liverpool players around it. Christensen is on that right side. It falls its way to Harrison. He just keeps it in. And headed away by Konate. It's Salah put under pressure. He's got Henderson in front of him. Salah is not able to move through Firpo. But it will be a throw-in to Liverpool to approach the half an hour mark. Liverpool 0, Leeds 0. And Leeds have amassed 20 of their 29 Premier League points this campaign at Elland Road. And before that 4-1 defeat, they were on a 4-game unbeaten run here at Elland Road. And new manager Javier Gracia had not lost then. And the feel-good factor around the place had improved. Well, that was the foundation of any possible, well, of their relegation chances and their survival attempt. They need a performance for 90 minutes. They don't need 45, or 40 minutes you'd say last week, when they fell to a heavy 5-1 loss. They have a free kick inside Liverpool's half, inside the centre circle.
Pas puasa.
It's now darted now to the left side. It's with Christensen. It's low and Robertson cuts it away. And half an hour's been played here in the 30th minute. Harrison can Leeds wiggle their way into a attacking position here. Loads of Liverpool players they have done. It's of Harrison, a shot, and Trent Alexander-Arnold has to do a bit of defending, headed away from Santera. Firpo to go into the middle, and the shot is completely wayward from Harrison. But Leeds showing some menace in their attack, and it all comes from a nice flick on Harrison, who is pushed by Van Dijk. He's lucky that they was able to get something towards it. 0-0. Here's Konate to Van Dijk. Just need some. Liverpool still looking for their first shot on target in this game. Just a one shot. That tame Gakpo header that went off target. It's with Jota, with the orange boots. It's up against Christensen. Christensen's trying to put pressure on him, so Jota's got to go backwards to Van Dijk. Jota. Now with Curtis Jones. Back to Jota. Watson and turning. Referees decided to not give the Portuguese international a free kick. He felt that Jota was looking for it when he collided with Koch. And the ball was with Leeds United. It's thrown on. He's with Robertson. On to Jota. Salah's in the middle. He's checked back. Henderson's making a diving run here. Looking towards Gakpo. And it's good in the hands of Millier. That was an opportunity there for Liverpool to flood the box. They did it quickly, instinctively. Gakpo, was near to getting a flick on, but in the end the ball from Jota was off target. It wasn't one that would be able to trouble Leeds United. The ball's in the air now, back with Liverpool. Henderson with going back to his full-back in Alexander-Arnold. It's Van Dijk here to Robertson. Over the halfway line we go. Jota's finding some more spaces. Here's Curtis Jones on this left side. He waits for Jota's run. Let's slip it back to Robertson, who hammers that left foot like Thor. If you ever watched Thor from the Avengers, you know when he hammers his hammer. If you haven't, Google it. And he whacked that left foot across the pitch. It's now with Henderson. Leeds 0, Liverpool 0. That's on Arnold. Back now to Van Dijk. 35 yards out. Spreads it to the right side to Robinson. It's a low ball. It's a good ball from Robinson. Christensen uses his left foot. Get away now is Van Dijk. Now see Fabinho. Fabinho infield to Curtis Jones. More Liverpool pressure here. Salah. He's got Curtis Jones making a diving run towards it. Goes infield to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Van Dijk so high up and he nearly trods on the ball. He's got Konate behind it. Still, Leeds have had double the amount of shots Liverpool have had. 6 from Leeds, 3 from Liverpool. None on target from Liverpool. As Trent Alexander-Arnold puts the ball into the box and it goes out. And it's Diogo Jota who can't get it through. Leeds have had 3 on target. Jurgen Klopp looks onwards. You do wonder what he's thinking. Side have controlled the game, but we wouldn't say they've dominated the game outside possession. Haven't had any clear-cut opportunities. And we're around just best part of 10 minutes to play of this half. Alisson feeds it to Fabinho. He has Trent Alexander ahead of him, who hammers that ball forward, looking towards Cody Gakpo. It's over hit and it's found its way to Millier. He rolls it out. Koch on towards Christensen, heads it on. Christensen, nice first time for McKennie, looking towards Harrison, and Van Dijk's got to step it up. Christensen reaching that forward, headed away by Van Dijk. 40 yards away from their penalty box is Konate. It's a heavy touch. Fabinho hooks this to the right side. It's a first time ball that didn't need to be first time from Trent Alexander-Arnold, who's ricocheted and won the ball here. Salah running back to Arnold. Gakpo's there. Gakpo scores. And Liverpool strike for the first time on target, and they score. Leeds are not happy. They felt the ball came off Trent Alexander-Arnold's hand, but Liverpool were able to ascend. And once Leeds were out of shape, Cody Gakpo were able to pull back, and that might be called out. That might be pulled back by VAR. There is a movement with the hand by Trent Alexander-Arnold. Firpo poking the ball forward. If you, it might even be offside as well. There'll be a few checks here. Really good move from Liverpool. They were aggressive with it. Salah waited, played a zipping ball down that right side for Trent Alexander-Arnold, He put it on a tee for Cody Gakpo, just couldn't miss. We are waiting to see if there are going to be any VAR checks, and if that goal is going to be given. And it has. His 5th Premier League goal of the season. Cody Gakpo's giving Liverpool the lead here. I don't seem they felt that was handball, and he was judged to be onside. Well, Leeds are behind again at home, and that's a worry. Gakpo scoring. Leeds United not capitalising on the teams below them, failing to win. And Liverpool will be happy with that. They haven't moved the ball as quickly as they liked in this first half, but they've controlled it. According to VAR, because the handball didn't happen directly before the goal, it will not be ruled out, but you feel aggrieved a little bit if you are a Leeds United supporter. Initially why it wasn't given, but putting Alexander-Arnold in a more advanced position has helped Liverpool already in this game. And that's an example of that. Gakpo getting a goal he desperately needs. Maybe a tap in, but it's the first time he scored in 6 weeks for Liverpool. It's with Henderson. Oh, he's trickling it back now, looking towards Salah. Sincere. Now they're on this left side. Now is Jota. He's running, he's got Salah in front of him. It's Salah with a shooting chance, and it's a goal! And just like that, Liverpool have taken the game away from Leeds United. Oh, no doubt about this goal, the first. Maybe should have been a VAR check this time. None needed. Mohamed Salah celebrates by going down on his knees and placing his head to the ground. A familiar celebration from the Egyptian king. Jota, with ease, chose the right decision. Slipped it in field to Salah. First time, beautiful play from Liverpool's number 11. And they're not doing so well away from home, Liverpool. But they have added the goals to a first half that they have now, you can say, dominated. They've controlled it, but a lot of the goals, Jurgen Klopp wanted the ball the other way, points to the sky, and is smashing it down. They were frustrated initially. It's Mohamed Salah's 14th Premier League goal of the season. They were frustrated in this fixture, not been able to find the target, but when they have done, Liverpool, they've struck twice, and they have 2 goals just before half time. Leeds United 0, Liverpool 2. And for Leeds United, it is a familiar feeling for them at the moment. 2 Liverpool shots on target, 2 Liverpool goals. Jota the provider. Van Dijk. And there's Arnold. Now to Curtis Jones. Back to Alisson. Sitting hammering this now to the right side. It's a good header by Salah. Since Terra. Arnold back now towards Alisson. Van Dijk. On towards Robertson. Alisson outside his penalty box, but hit. Oh, Liverpool are unbeaten their last 5 league visits to Elland Road. Won here a few times convincingly. That will be a free kick to Leeds. Fabinho committed the free kick to Harrison. Yellow card given to Fabinho. What can Leeds United do from this free kick? They are trailing by 2-0 in this game. Going to be left footed looking to the far post, and Fabinho has to take it away and concede a corner. He had a few Leeds players behind him. He's given a wide smile there. Didn't have to do that. He did. Into the final minute we go in this game. This will be Liverpool's first victory since their 7-0 win over Manchester United. Shows you the form they have been in. Rocker, it's a low corner. Since Terra tries to push that forward, is Rocker onside. He's up against aggressive Robertson, who lifts the ball into the crowd. Christensen to McKennie. There's 2 balls have entered the pitch here. I think Liverpool fans behind that fence were able to throw it in, and it will. I do wonder what the referee will decide to do here. Let's give the ball back to Leeds United. It's put them at a disadvantage, predictably. Here's Christensen up against Jota. Nice work. Wasn't on the same wavelength though as Harrison. Here is Diogo Jota. We've played the first 45 minutes of this half, and I don't think many can have any complaints on the scoreline. Liverpool dominating in possession, controlling the narrative, the pace. There has been a few opportunities for Leeds United. Rodrigo having a header at 0-0 from a set piece. But once Liverpool found that first goal, they were able to double their lead quite quickly. They may add another one before that break. It's with Salah now to Henderson. Back to Arnold. Salah. Pressure. On. It's there. Here is Van Dijk. Robinson. Van Dijk goes the field to Fabinho. Robinson now to Jota. Gakpo. Now with Van Dijk. Just 2 minutes added on. Played 1 minute of added time already. Gakpo, of course, started to score it for Liverpool. Van Dijk. Konate. to Trent Alexander. All this play, by the way, happening in the heart of Liverpool's midfield, just around the centre circle. No penetration up against Leeds' defence or midfield. I think they're ready for their half-time talk with Jurgen Klopp. You do wonder what have you. Glacier will say to his players had the break. That's definitely something that they have to get the next goal. They can't keep conceding goals because it may come down to goal difference. Fabinho. It's Arnold. 2 Fabinho and Hart. It's in the circle, and since December 2016, when Liverpool have been leading by 2 goals, it's 111 games, 110 wins, 4 draws since they last lost, and that's a stat to end the half with, as the half-time whistle has been blown by our referee this evening. Leeds United are trailing by 2-0 from 2 Liverpool goals, 1 from Cody Gakpo's 5th of the season after joining in January, and then Mohamed Salah, who's 15th of the season, moments after Cody Gakpo had opened the scoring. Liverpool have been dominant. They've controlled the narrative. They've controlled the pace. They had to wait to get their first shots on target, but they've been clinical and they've got their just rewards for that. Leeds United, well, they have definitely been here before. On Flash Score, it's Leeds United 0, Liverpool 2. We're back for full second half audio commentary. in Liverpool, courtesy of Cody Gakpo and Mo Salah goals. And Leeds, who have the opportunity, if they were to win this game, move 5 clear of the drop zone at the moment, are not taking that chance. How will they start the first half? Liverpool will stay at 8th. If the result was to stay the same, but it would close the gap on the teams above them, notably Newcastle and Tottenham. They would be 6 behind Spurs with a game in hand on Tottenham. Liverpool got to do a bit of defending. Robinson nearly penalised for handball. It's now with Fabinho. Now they've given it away, looking towards Rodrigo in the middle. Needed Konate to clear it. Headed up by Van Dijk. Fabinho. And it is going to be throw in, and yeah, I don't think that would be it. Oh, it's been wrestled away. It says terror, and Liverpool have conceded. Leeds have fired back straight after in the second half. Leeds 1, Liverpool 2. Says terror has made this game alive as Konate is put under pressure. He's simply dispossessed, and Says terror is able to lift the ball over Alisson with his right foot. It's a nice finish. Goes down into the bottom corner, and Konate puts his hands in front of his face in disbelief and anger. Leeds 1, Liverpool 2. It's game on Flash Score, and his 4th Premier League goal of the season. That's just what Leeds United needed, not what Jurgen Klopp and Liverpool wanted. Ibrahim Konate was singing his praises in the first half about how solid he has been in a Liverpool shirt when he's been able to be fit on that occasion. Maybe looking at anymore, but it's got the crowd up and ready. Since terror, there's no changes from the first half from either side. So just have a quick run down the two sides. It's Millier in goal, far post, Cock and Christensen the back four, McKennie and Rock on the midfield two. Since terror, Harrison the three behind Rodrigo. For Liverpool, Alisson is in goal, Trent Alexander-Arnold is right back, Konate, Van Dijk, Robertson left back. It's Henderson, Fabinho, Jones the midfield three, Gakpo, Salah goal scorers, and they're alongside Jota as the front three for Liverpool. The Colombian ripping and stealing the ball away from Konate. He was consoled by his teammates because it was a
target.
It was a bit too easy for Jota to take the ball down, but Christensen did the right thing in trying to get as close to him as quickly as possible.
Games when needing 1 or 2 goals at half time once again since December.
It was against Jota as well. Some goals to
2016.
Position, but
Back right and get 8 point. Back right and get 8 point. Point would be.
I think the Liverpool's going to sit back now and try and win the game. 2-1
From this position, something to build up. And And it's gone wide, it trickles wide from the Portuguese international. Jota, Christensen behind it, but the effort was tame. And it will be a goal kick. Trent-Arnold is able to wrestle the ball and Javier Garcia is much more animated. They are about to face a significant moment of the season. Knowing that teams above them had won. And knowing that finally scores once again for Liverpool. It's been a while for the Portuguese man. Free. Wonderful play from the visitors. Carved Leeds open from their own throw-in. Keeper's way out off his goal line. And Jota was there off the D. A 2-goal deficit. It's his first goal for the club since April 2022. Jota did say it's been a long time injured, but a fair amount of the first part of this season has to be said. Jota, it's not a run into the team. At the moment, just got stuck on the turf. It's the third successive Premier League start. Previous one Premier League start all season. Curtis Jones once again at the start of last year in 2021-22 catch. And Harvey had it, two players that play predominantly for Liverpool in the midfield this season, as we finally reached relieved man that his error, although they've lost their clean sheet, as he's the from Konate. Yeah, what he does really well, Ibrahim Konate. Has stopped, and you can imagine Leeds United supporters are not happy about that. He goes down low, Konate, and Firpo just trusted Ligo a little bit, and then there is a little bit of a by Cock. Infield now to Rocker. Rocker's giving it away. Now this is Salah as he brings this down. He's through on goal. Clear it away. Referee has. Signal for an offside. But what is the goalkeeper? High up to Van Dijk. Salah. Onto McKennie. Sinstera. In their own half, Liverpool. 30 yards from their own penalty box in the centre. Van Dijk, Canate. Trade pass. It's now we'll keep it alive though, rather than letting the ball go out. So he's been paraded and chased by Gakpo. Cock plays a 1-2 with Sinstera. Now Van Dijk and Curtis Jones around him. Sinstera bounces off Curtis Jones, keeps it alive. And just for a second it felt like the ball was going to drop. Into the net, and Alisson Becker is absolute spot. The faintest of touches. It's a wonderful effort. For Barrison. Leeds 1, Liverpool 3. Alisson takes the goal kick. 7 shots. From Liverpool to
their away performances in the Premier League this season.
Certainly not against lower ranked sides. It's been a bizarre season for them in so many ways. Before there's the option of Robertson as well. Clipped in by Alexander-Arnold for Van Dijk and for Salah. But the flag is up, it will not count.
Leeds are fortunate.
Pretty tight one as well. This one will be looked at again in the VAR hub, and the VAR, Tony Harrington. Well, are we down to sleeves and armpits again?
Clash of the armpits, isn't it? At the far post.
And of course we don't see the lines drawn on as we have done in the past, so we have to assume that that's what's going on here. Well, it looked like it was offside and that Van Dijk's arm was ahead, his sleeve was ahead, and so it has been confirmed.
The way that Alexander-Arnold shaped up, it looked as if he was going to take the shot on. It was clever. He played the ball for Van Dijk, who just went slightly too early.
Well, Jurgen Klopp was delighted to have a rare free week to work on the training ground, just over both these sides, 8 games since their last Premier League outings, to mull over exactly what happened to them, both involved in serious games of 2 halves. And that one smacked of the training ground, although the margin's slightly off. Salah. Here's Henderson. Jones is across now, but so too Christensen for Leeds. Fabinho. Here's Fabinho. Firpo just got to it. Henderson now. For Salah, who looks in the mood. Barged out of the way, just about fairly by Pascal Struck. Gakpo in winning it back has fouled Mark Roca.
Yeah, Salah was caught, but it's good to see there's no complaints from him. Not appealing to the referee for a penalty, because it wasn't. Got to get tight, got to get close to Mo Salah. Contact's on him. I think the way that he throws himself to the ground, he is caught, is a hand on the chest, but he does throw himself to the ground. He's exaggerating it.
Well, Javi Gracia recognises that something needs to change. Not just the score, but the personnel. Christensen thought he'd got there, but that was a good challenge by Jota. Chance for a Liverpool break. Robertson. Easily beyond Robin Koch. Plenty of red in the middle. Gakpo. Salah. It's Salah! It's another! Brilliant Liverpool break. And Mo Salah has a second.
Well, this is a simply wonderful Liverpool goal. Andy Robertson. Brilliant piece of play down the left-hand side. His touch past Robin Koch was outstanding, and then his vision, the weight of pass into Gakpo, absolutely outstanding. As soon as they pick the ball up, they're flooding forward, but Andy Robertson here does so well. Picks the ball up, takes it past Robin Koch with one touch, then gets his head up, picks out Gakpo perfectly, and then it's unselfish from Gakpo. How about the first touch from Mo Salah as well? Kills it, stone dead. It's on his left side. He can just pass it into the bottom corner. Beautifully constructed goal. And that's game over. Nice touch from Salah. How he keeps it close, keeps it on his left side. Look at his body position. Simple finish in the end for him, because he makes it so.
Well, denied a fourth by a fraction a moment ago, but they've got a fourth by some swashbuckling attacking brilliance.
Well, if you go back to where that actual goal came from, it was Jota tracking back, helping his team out, and actually making a really good challenge on the edge of his own box against Christensen, and that was the space Christensen had vacated that Liverpool exploited.
Well, these are damaging numbers that Leeds are conceding here. They know that it's almost beyond the bounds of possibility that they'll pick up any points here today, but they don't want to have too much more damage inflicted. 9 goals conceded and counting in their last 2 home games. That's not the table you want to be anywhere near the top of. Leeds changes of foot. Rodrigo withdrawn, and the scorer of the winner at Anfield back in October, Vicentio Somerville, will come on in his place. And we're going to see a glimpse of the record signing, the £35 million man, Jorginho Ruta, yet to score for Leeds. Off the thigh of Alisson to the feet of Salah. Roca. Trent Alexander-Arnold picking out Jota, who nearly opened it up for himself. Really good intent off his chest there.
Report Gracia, those positive attacking changes. Rodrigo was probably never going to last the game, but it seemed to be more of a damage limitation exercise now for Leeds rather than a situation they can retrieve.
Robin Koch, Fabinho stooped to clear, and Alexander Arnold was in ahead of Ruta. Liverpool could be away again here. Curtis Jones. Shota to his left. Firpo on the cover.
Maybe fearfully.
Just the fourth away win in 16 games in the Premier League for Liverpool this season.
4 goals tonight for Liverpool. They only scored 14 in the previous 15 away games, so they've really bucked the trend.
Position at this stage. Under Jesse Marsh, they got 9 points from their remaining 8 games. Probably need something similar this season. Well, let's have a look, Andy. That's what they've got remaining. Where are those 9 points going to come from?
That's the problem. I was here for the Crystal Palace debacle in the second half, and I wondered psychologically that would do to the team. Could Leicester and Bournemouth that are coming up?
Well, they're on 29 points. 20 of those have come here at home. You would suspect that they would be picking up the points to guide them to safety here at home. Certainly games that they'd look to have got at least some points for. They're going to get nothing apart from a couple of beats. 20 to play. Still time for the improbable, perhaps. Somerville. Well, the goal kick's been given.
It looked like a corner. It was a brilliantly timed challenge from Andy Robertson. I was convinced it came off a Liverpool man last. I think he did.
Konate. Now Salah. Looking for a hat-trick, of course. Gakpo looking for a second. Likewise, Jota. Diogo Jota. Over.
Well, the move just didn't have the finish that it deserved. Little give and go from Mo Salah. Simple, but so effective football from Liverpool. Gakpo Positionally, really intelligent in between defenders. That gives Jota the chance, but Christensen again does well, just getting as close as he possibly can, making it difficult for Jota to get a comfortable strike in. And when Liverpool put 4 or 5 quality passes together, every time they go forward, looks like something's going to happen.
Here's Salah. Jones. Fabinho. Henderson. Henderson flicked in. Jota! Well, he's had to wait so long for one, and now they're coming in a flurry. 5 for Liverpool, 2 for Diogo Jota.
Yeah, it's that perfect combination from Liverpool of patience and quality. They're just toying with Leeds here, just keeping the ball moving, zipping it around, and first goal for Jota in a long, long time. Clearly has given him a lot of confidence. Not sure how clean this strike was. Certainly clean enough. There's no way Meslier is going to get across and save this. Just makes his mind up very early, lashes it. Leeds are being humbled here. There's positive changes possibly for Jurgen Klopp to make as well, so this could get worse yet for Leeds.
Well, as the saying goes, to lose 1 game at home 5-1 can be careless. 2, deeply damaging for Leeds United. Well, Andrea Radrizzani, Victor Orta, Angus Kinnear, the men in the seats of power here at Elland Road, vowing that last season, when they escaped by the skin of their teeth on the final day at Brentford, it would not be allowed to happen again. Well, it is happening again. Somerville twisting, turning, asking questions. And Harrison over the top.
Well, it's only over the top. It's a magnificent lunging challenge from Konate. More than made up for that error he made at the start of the second half. Good play though from Crescencio Somerville, just taking on every Liverpool player in front of him. But this lunging challenge from Konate is vital in keeping Harrison out.
Liverpool hungry for more. Salah, it's the race to the hat-trick for Jota and for Salah.
Surely the message has to get on from Javi Gracia. Look, it's 5-1, let's not make this any worse. Just sit back in 2 solid banks and just see the game out, because you keep chasing the game, committing bodies up the pitch. Liverpool are just going to, as they have done, cut you to ribbons, and this could end up 7 or 8.
Well, Adam Forshaw, who's spent the last few weeks on the sidelines with more problems with his hip, he'll return to try and plug the gaps in midfield that Liverpool are coursing through. Here's Sinisterra, well off target. And as he hurt himself in taking that on as well, didn't appear to be much contact from an opponent as he unleashed that shot, but he does appear to be in quite some bother.
Yes, that is standing leg as he takes the shot on. He just needs to pull up immediately with possibly a calf problem there. As well, just to dance into a decent position. It's a slightly bobbling ball, but he's way off target.
Well, Jack Harrison's evening is over. He'll be replaced by Wilfried Gnonto, another substitute appearance from him as he makes his way back from the ankle injury he picked up on international duty last month. Adam Forshaw will come on for Sinisterra as he limps off on this near side. And Liverpool have 5 goals. They're going to make 4 changes here.
There's a lot of attacking players coming on as well for Liverpool who will be hungry. It's the last thing Leeds need.
Just too high from Gnonto. Well, Nunez, Firmino, Milner and Luis Diaz all ready for action. No foul by Gakpo, and Gnonto felt there might be one. Jota. Christensen got back in time. Firpo. Was Ruta.
It looks as if Liverpool are going to completely change their front line. Gakpo, Jota and Salah have done the damage, so we'll take them off.
Yep. Time running out if they do want to claim the match ball. The two who are on 2 goals, Jota and Salah.
Leeds now conceding 10 goals in 2 home games. I think it's the manner of a lot of those goals as well. Avoidable defensive errors, individual errors, collective errors. If you're going to stay up, this has to change.
Meslier has now conceded the last 10 shots on target that he has faced for Leeds United.
To be fair, he's not had an awful lot of protection, has he?
59 now conceded in 31 games for Leeds in the Premier League this season. Last season they conceded 79. That was the root of so many of their problems. This is a bad time to become as porous as they were in the darkest days under Marcelo Bielsa. Here's Gakpo. Still Liverpool's quartet of substitutes wait. The first number up is the one that will get the biggest ovation from the Liverpool fans anyway. For the first time in 6 months, Luis Diaz back in action for Liverpool. All smiles and embraces as he comes on to replace Cody Gakpo. No hat-trick for Mo Salah. But more goals against Leeds. That's now 9 in 6 he has against the Yorkshireman. Darwin Nunez, the next cab on the Liverpool rank. In 20 years, over 20 years since he made his first Premier League appearance for Leeds. James Milner will come on. An 849th career appearance at a ground where it all started for him. And the swan song of Roberto Firmino, which has delivered a couple of memorable Anfield moments recently, particularly that equaliser against Arsenal, as well as the 7th against Manchester United. He is on as well. Monto. In snaps Milner. Free kick leads on the halfway line. Well, if they are looking for positives, and there are few of those around for Leeds, at least they will have Verba available for them for up-and-coming matches. Tame effort by Rocker, comfortably fielded by Alisson there. Well, they only made one change to the defence tonight, Leeds, and Javi Gracia after that second half showing. The collapse here against Crystal Palace. There may be more for their next outing against Fulham at the weekend.
Yeah, Leeds need Verba back, very much more solid defensive unit when he's in the side. But looking at Liverpool for Jurgen Klopp, apart from that Konate error for the Leeds goal, it's been a pretty decent evening. Jota back amongst the goals. Scored 5 away now, lost count. They've managed to win against the team in the bottom half as well, so it's been a good evening.
Any sort of European football, a minimum requirement, you would think, with the form that Manchester United have, and City and Arsenal well away, that it would be 4th place as a bit of a pipe dream, but all they can do is win all their remaining games and hope. They'll be 9 points off 4th after this win. They won't have done their goal difference any harm either. And the 5th and final change for Liverpool will see the introduction of Thiago. Leeds were looking for a little slice of Premier League history here tonight, in that had they managed to beat Liverpool, it would be their first double against them since the 2000-2001 season, when Mark Viduka got all 4 goals in the Elland Road leg of the win. Nunez towering forward, Meslier coming out. As it is, they've made an unwelcome piece of club history, conceding 5 goals in successive home games for the first time in their history. Konate, Luis Diaz, Five minutes plus added time to play. I'll ask you in a moment, Andy, for your player of the match. There are a few candidates out there. Most of them I would have thought in red. Here's Thiago.
You might be surprised. You won't be.
It won't be Meslier, will it?
I have some sympathy for him, the poor lad. Some of the defending in front of him has been atrocious.
Darwin Nunez. Jones. Milner, nudged by Roca, free kick Liverpool. Roca slid into Diaz, who glared at him. Well, it seems as good a time as any, Andy, to ask you for that player of the match verdict.
Well, Mo Salah's had a huge all-round contribution to the game. Two devastatingly cool finishes for his goals, but the opening goal, that weight of the pass for Alexander-Arnold on the overlap was exquisite as well. Very easy to get that wrong. It was unplayable at times tonight.
It always felt like a night where the first goal was going to be important in shaping the match, given the experiences that these two have had. Liverpool away from home, as we've touched on already tonight this season, and Leeds here last time out. And I'm sure that Javi Gracia will make mention of the controversial handball decision as Meslier scoops clear. Not sure that Milner meant that to go where it did. Here's Jones now, and Firpo nervously scrambling back to ensure it didn't go through his own net.
Yeah, that could have gone anywhere. The ball comes back across goal. He's just looking for a little bit of luck, and Firpo seems to get it at the far post. The ball bounces off him. Just manages to get back goal side of Diaz.
Corner whipped in by Robertson. Firmino. Yeah, that handball decision that wasn't in the build-up to the first goal, a game-changing decision. Certainly Leeds will feel it was.
Yeah, I felt it was a handball, but it wasn't given. So I go back to that Mo Salah pass, the unselfishness of it. He could have took the defender on himself, tried to score himself, take all the glory. He didn't. He did the right thing, played the pass to Alexander-Arnold. It's a tap-in for Gakpo. That opens the game up, and even though there's maybe a bit of worry for Jurgen Klopp and Liverpool start the second half, it's a game they clearly deserve to win by a decent margin.
Two up at half-time. Leeds got it back to 2-1, gave themselves hope, but then Liverpool hit the gas as Leeds once again at home hit the buffers. Nunez. It's another! The flag stays down. Liverpool have 6. Off the bench, onto the score sheet to rub salt into gaping Leeds United wounds.
Again, this is just dreadful defending. Leeds have a defensive line, but most of them are watching the ball. They're trying to step up and play Nunez offside. Christensen seemingly playing him on, Firpo possibly as well. That's just simply not good enough. There's no pressure on the ball. You have to drop and get Nunez maybe to collect that ball, at his feet, and your goal side of him. It's just too easy for him to just run in behind your defensive line and tuck it home. No pressure on the ball. You always know that pass is going to be weighted perfectly. The run's good, but that defensive line from Leeds is a shocker.
Another VAR examination. This one, from that evidence, looks like it will go in Liverpool's favour, unlike the Van Dijk effort that was ruled out earlier on in this half.
It looks like the left knee of Christensen is possibly playing Nunez on.
Goal number 9 of the season in the Premier League for Darwin Nunez. Goal number 6 on the night for Liverpool.
When you've got a team like Liverpool with so much attacking quality, make it hard for them to score goals. And Alexander-Arnold under no pressure. Nunez making it a forward run, no one tracking him, no one dropping into the space that he's looking to get into. Just the defensive basics again. Another avoidable goal from Leeds.
It looks like they want more. Well, last season the winning margin in Liverpool's favour in the 2 games against Leeds was 9-0 aggregate. They hit 6 at Anfield, they hit 3 here without reply.
We'll just go back to that Nunez goal. That's why Klopp wants Alexander-Arnold in more central positions, high up the pitch if possible, because he has that creative influence. But under no pressure, he's always going to pick out that forward run. But that's why Klopp wants him in field on the ball.
Alexander-Arnold drilled out to Firmino. Robertson made that run in behind. It's back to Thiago. Red shirt starting everywhere. Milner. Corner. Scarcely believable. Firmino making his move. It hit Meslier. Needs clearing, and Rocker's there to do that.
That's good positioning from the Leeds goalkeeper. Firmino, really sharp run, just helps the ball on its way. The ball hits Meslier because he's in that good position.
The spin favouring Luis Diaz. Curtis Jones. Christensen blocks. Leeds need this full-time whistle. Liverpool will be happy to go on for as long as it takes. Boos echo round Elland Road apart from the away section. It's been an astonishing night for Liverpool and Jurgen Klopp, who have rediscovered their swagger on their travels in the grandest of manners by hitting 6 against Leeds United. But how about Leeds? Javi Gracia said it was like a punch in the face last time when Crystal Palace destroyed them in the second half here. They only conceded 5 that day. They've conceded 6 here to
bisa memiliki kekuatan perlindungan seperti magnet. Castro Magnatec memiliki 2 lock teknologi yang menempel dan mengunci seperti magnet untuk mesin mobil Anda. Castro Magnatec, perlindungan non-stop setiap mesin dihidupkan.
Biar indahnya Lebaran makin berkesan, Aqua dulu.
Katamu cintaku berlebihan, cemburuku tak beralasan, membuat dirimu tak nyaman. Maafkan aku sayang. Aku bila kau pergi meninggalkanku. Aku yang bisa gila bila kau pergi meninggalkanku.
Pasti rasa kopinya